Yeah. Lawrence is here. I got other channels, like, there's one YouTube channel I don't really use, but there's other channels called Top Knock Blog, um, Dungeon and Dragon Peasant. Well, explain a lot, and two views not really. It's about like walking you the whole D&D kind of thing, what you expect. Well, it used to be Shout to Your Blood Fallen, but I changed it. And I really changed the freaking picture. Because especially in the pro for freaking YouTube. Uh, at this point, I'm not inappropriate for YouTube. That's why I delete most of my videos. And remake it, like, sort of clean. For the whole channel. If my parents watch my YouTube channel, because eventually I want them to watch my YouTube channel, but I need to be careful what I post. But here's the thing. The one thing I don't really get about Japan is the whole censorship. Like, especially more dojis and hentai. And that's now I know as inappropriate, but you know what? Before we continue, warning: this is pretty much what adult talks about. So if you're not mature enough, this content, so please leave. And we know warnings don't do jack crap. Kids gonna go past this warning and still gonna watch the whole freaking video. The whole the thing, like, it was really weird, and I put I in the title, and I met people, and I hope it's not effective to give me get a chance at job. But anyways, those videos were pretty much deleted, and I remake the video and telling you be careful on the media and blah blah blah. But hear me out. That's one thing I don't really get with the whole Jojis and hentai, why it's censored. That's literally doesn't make any sense. Where anime, I would get it if you censor it, because, dude, if you show nudity, that would change the age rating. That'd be like a hentai kind of boundary limits. Like Monster Music and Goblin Slayer. But anyways, like, that's one thing I don't get. And they have the whole festival about Anime Man talk about this. I was bust up laughing. They have a penis festival. Yes, I'm not making this up. This is actually real in Japan. That's one thing I don't get. How they censor nudity in anime, but they have penis festival? I can't take a straight face. I can't. Are you serious? You censor anime nudity, but you have a festival of penis? I can't look it up. It's true. Japan have that festival. Festivals are popular in Japan. And I never know in a million years. Well, come on, Japan. How say this? Japan is strict, but Japan is a bunch of clowns. I say it. Because they're strict clowns. Or wherever. Like, I don't get it. How you have a penis festival, but censor anime nudity. That doesn't make any sense. At all. Like, they literally carry a massive wooden penis, and everybody's just like, alright, let's have fun, and scream top of their lungs. You even see kindergartens going to this festival, a field trip. That's one thing I don't get in Japan. Like one point you're strict, and another point you're just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like that's one. I'm not trying to shit their culture or anything. I mean, poop their culture. Wherever I curse. Wherever it's a free country. I use it for as expression on my face. Dude, are you serious? That's one thing. It doesn't make any sense. Censorship equal anime with no nipples. But Penis Festival is full on about worshiping sex. Because they think is the... Well, actually, it makes sense because it's a spawn of you. So, it's like a birthday, but with penises. That's still I don't get. Like that's still I don't get how that exists. But censorships on hentai and doji exists. See what I'm saying? It's just Japan is just so weird. Where like, okay, they strict with law, I respect, but the other time is like 13-year-old is allowed. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. Like, but still, statutory rape is still illegal, but I think 13 is just too young, in my opinion. Really young, actually. Like, France is like, what, 16 to 15? I think that's a very perfect age. But when you're USA and you're dating with a 17-year-old or at least 15 or 16, like that's like 3 age gap. But when you're 18 in Japan, dang, that's like a huge age gap. But Japan is just weird. Like, hentai and dojis are censored. They have a penis festival. And they're strict with law, but a 13-year-old can date a more older guy. I just don't know what's wrong. There's nothing wrong with Japan. Like, all different countries have their weird kind of laws, but Japan have the most weirdest law. I mean, not weirdest law. Weirdest dealing with problems. Okay, censor hentai penis festival. See, weird. Strict with law, but 13-year-old can date older people. What the heck? I think Japan been on the island so long, and they are really are a bunch of virgins right on the island. I bet. Like I'm poking joke around Japan because you kind of think about it. They spend their life on the island, separate from the world, and literally, I think they got a little bit crazy way before that. Like, way before crazy. You ever heard about their Japanese mythologies where squids are technically wrap around and the female and rip their clothes and everything? Yeah, those mythology, they actually turn into hentai, so technically that's technical hentai. That's how what it came from a mythology. Kind of think about that's just blow my mind in a weird way. It's just Japan, what you been smoking on? Legit, what you been smoking on? This is why I love Japan. This is why I love Japan so much. It's just feel like they've been smoking
crack and weed and eating pop brownies at the same time. You're like, what the going on, Japan? Are you high? I bet you are high. I bet you really are high, country. I'm not crying because it's sad. I just crying a tear of joy at the same time. Weird out with laughter. It's funny how Japan is weird. Yep. Japan is the greatest country with weirdness and kind of funny way. Like, let's just face it, Japan are strict, but at the same time, they're just a bunch of clowns because some of these things is funny. But still, the major number one problem in Japan is suicide, so I'm not gonna poke around that or think it's weird or poke around joke. I'm talking more like what they've been smoking kind of way. But the suicide rate in Japan is very serious. I mean, very serious. Sorry, my wisdom too. Very serious. And compared to the United States problem, the number one problem is gun problem. And UK, I think, is... I bet it's the problem is in UK is real child pornography, I bet. Because UK have more crime than Japan. And I heard they're not even give a crap about their children over there. Huh. Dang, it's turned into one of those videos. I was busting out Japan being funny country, then more serious look how their suicide rate is very serious. I think that's the only Japan need to fix that. But they do have the second problem over Japan. No matter where you go, silly, waggy, serious, whatever, there's always going to be a problem in countries. I don't want to be a weeaboo. Those guys are assholes. But anyways, let's face it, Japan is weird. But some countries are just messing the head. We learn so many things on this channel. I hope you have a nice summer, guys.